The 10th Nissan Sugarbelt 400, round 2 of the Bankfin Off-Road Championship, got underway with an expo at the Olympia Hall in Pietermaritzburg recently. The off-road fraternity turned out in force to give ardent fans a taste of the action, scheduled to get underway at the Beaumont Eston Farmers Club the following day. Steve of Big Brother fame tried his hand at riding Alfie Cox's Dakar KTM, but with little success. Beaumont Eston Farmers Club, the now traditional base for the Nissan Sugarbelt 400, was a hive of activity as the 106 special and production vehicle crews attended to last-minute preparations before the 40-kilometer prologue to determine starting positions for Saturday's main race. The huge entry consisted of 16 Class A, 12 Class S, 32 Class B and 7 Class C cars in the special vehicle category, where John Wearsmith and Atang Mahichenene would resume battle for the overall and class honours. In the production vehicle category, there were 9 Class T, 18 Class D, 8 Class E and 3 Class F entries, where the main focus would be on the titanic battle between the world's Ford, Nissan and Toyota teams. Overall victory in the Barberspun 500 sees RB Reinecke and Robin Houghton take an early lead in the production vehicle championship, with Toyota teammates Pete Haasbroek and Christo Bosch 2 points behind. Reinecke and Houghton's victory in the Barberspun 500 ended a long winless streak for the Castrol Toyota Land Cruiser crew.
What I saw in the Barberspan that our car is now up to match the Ford, so he is a threat, but our car also up to the other cars now, like the Ford and the Nissan, so we're quite confident that we can make it, and we will make it.
The Special Vehicle Championship is delicately poised, with 4 drivers separated by a mere 4 points. Mahichenen's maiden victory in the Barberspun 500 sees him at the top of the championship log. The Botswana-born driver showed the rest of the field a clean pair of heels on the Barberspun 500 and gave notice that he would be the one to beat this season.
With the car that we have, new gearbox, new engine, different wheels, we're running 35-inch tires in the front as opposed to the old 33s, and the engine is a Chevy engine, 450 horsepower engine, and with a 4-speed 4-ton gearbox. So there's a lot of power. I just learned to know how to brake early, because we're coming in very fast as opposed to before. And I have to learn to just manage the whole package. I think we'll make it. We'll be there at the end.
One of the stalwarts of off-road racing is a veteran Cliff Barker, who has won all but 2 of the national championship events in his long career.
It's been Sugarbelt in the desert race. Always we've tried and failed, so we'd like to go with a win and maybe win the desert race, and then maybe we can retire happy, sit in our rocking chair. Obviously now with a bit of backing from Land Rover Financial Services, this could be possible. We have a good season. The last time Land Rover backed us was in 1994, and we won the roof and won the championship. So maybe this is a turning point.
Warren Claassen survived a fiery accident on the Barberspun 500 and was lucky to escape with only minor burns.
I did a lot of work on the safety of the car with the new fuel tank. The other fuel tank was very old and brittle. With the new one, it will be able to take a punch if it has to next time. The front suspension of the vehicle is brand new, because that also got bent in the incident. So we'll see how it goes now.
The prologue proved to be a tough test for many crews. The French-built Team Ford Racing Ranger required some attention after the prologue.
Yeah, just a small problem. We broke the gear linkage on the gearbox. Unfortunately, we did 26 kilometers in 3rd gear. It's a bit of a problem in a tight event like this, you know, the river crossings and road crossings where you've got to stop. It's compulsory to stop, so to take off in 3rd gear was a bit of a problem. I think we lost about 2.5 minutes, I think, to the leaders. So got our hands full tomorrow, but it's quite nice. I love to chase, so it's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. We're just pulling the gearbox out now to make sure everything is okay, because we've had to slip the clutch quite a few times on the river crossings and that, so just to make sure it's all okay.
The N1 4x4 team fields 4 trucks in the production vehicle category, and team principal Cliff Barker's American-built Ford Ranger also required some tender loving care after the prologue.
So, Cliff, what's the problem?
We hit one of those cautions. We were drifting sideways, and we thought, no, we hit that sideways, we'll be over. So we went straight, and we bent our belly plate. But nothing serious. we just scared we hit another one and we get more damage. So we just sort it out quickly.
The locally built M&E glass bat of father and son duo Bodo and Gary Bertholdt dominated the prologue and would start over a minute ahead of Hannes Grobler and Richard Leek in the 414-kilometer route for the Nissan Sugarbelt 400 comprised a north and south loop, which crews would have to complete twice.
Unfortunately, with all the dew on the grass, we're going to have to take it very easy in the morning until such time as the sun comes out and it's nice and dry. So while it's slippery, we'll take it easy. The four-wheel drives do have an advantage, but fortunately, we've got a nice bat here, which will take us well to the finish, hopefully.
Veteran Hannes Grobler was hoping to break a winless streak and gave notice to the rest of the production vehicle field that he would be the man to beat by posting a time 25 seconds faster than teammate and reigning champion Geniel de Villiers.
You've got an advantage that you haven't got that much dust, but it could be slippery and you're going to make road for the other guys. And also there's sometimes some private guys with their cars on the roads, so when the first guy goes past, then they give way for the other guys.
Tosca farmers Pete Haasbroek and Christo Bosch have proved to be formidable contenders in the Castrol Toyota Land Cruiser in Class D. A podium finish on the Barberspun 500 was a major boost for the team.
Ding is ons moet kyk vir die stof. Ek weet dit gaan 'n droë wedren wees. En die ou wat die beste kan bestuur. Dit is 'n rally waar met bestuurstegniek het. Ek weet dit is net vir jaag nie. Mense moet tussen seker die lande want die gras is baie nat en gly. En ek hoop dit gaan goed.
Despite their knowledge of the local conditions, Manfred Schroeder and Jack Peckham could only post a time 1 second faster than Hugo and Jaap de Bruin in the Toyota Hilux.
Being a farmer myself, I mean, I've driven sugarcane fields every day of my life, so I know where the pitches and the yumps are, so I should be able to read the road quite well.
A sunny and respectable 8 o'clock start for the Nissan Sugarbelt 400, and ahead of the 107 starters lay 414 kilometers of tough racing through sugarcane fields, forests, and over mountainous terrain.